Sniper Elite V2 is a reboot of the original Sniper Elite, which was released back in 2005. For this, we've brought the player back to the character of Carl Fairburn and placed him in Berlin at the end of World War II. So we have that really intriguing timeline of the end of World War II and the start of the Cold War, essentially, because the Russians are now in Berlin, and there's a brain race on with the Russians and the Allies trying to secure the R&D that the Nazis had put so much effort and money into. So the story and plot really is all based around the scientists that surrounded the V2 rocket program that the Nazis had such success with. We don't want people just to sit and camp at their targets. The whole gameplay experience needs to be much more engaging than that. So really, gameplay is broken down so that the player is expected to navigate through a level using stealth primarily to get to a vantage point. Then you can really snipe the hell out of what's in front of you. Tagging is a mechanic that we've given the player through the binocular vision mode. So when you use your binoculars, you get a much wider field of view. You can assess the entire environment in front of you and start to observe and plan how you might tackle that as a sniper. So we tag an enemy, it gives pertinent information about that enemy, so we get a persistent icon appear over his head, so when we do decide to go loud, we can keep track of his position. But also it gives information about that enemy's rank, also lets us know what weapon they're carrying, which would determine how close we're happy with them getting to us, and the distance that they are from us. So when we look to calculate bullet drop, windage, the kind of bullet ballistic calculations that we need to make, obviously distance is a key factor in that. The kill cam in Sniper Elite V2 has really been taken up a notch. We really wanted to try and get the player to understand the damage that every shot makes and deals to an enemy. So we look to remove layers of skin and sinew to reveal the skeletal frame. At that point we can destruct bones, so ribs, arms, legs, femurs, and tibia, fibulas. We shatter these, but also we go an extra layer into the body as well. So if your bullet is going to reach the heart, then we peel back the skeletal frame to expose the major organs as well. So lung shots, heart, kidney, liver, these are all in there as well for the viewer to see. We have certain mechanics in Sniper Elite V2 which help support bullet ballistics. So when we're in scope mode, we can see our heart rate at any time. The higher the heart rate, the unsteadier the aim is. So really it's all about pacing yourself so that if you do need to go into scope mode, then you're always as steady as you can be. So we have a score system in the game which we use for our dynamic kill cam system in order to determine how elaborate a kill cam sequence is for you, but also that ties in with the likes of leaderboards and achievements as well. Whilst not historically accurate, we do allow the sniper to take out hardware. We have a visual language within the game, so anything that's of a certain red colour is explodable, and you may find on certain vehicles such as the Tiger 1, if it comes to take you out as a sniper, it has weak points on it. So in this case, and it's the same as with the first game, it has fuel tanks on its rear with caps which are highlighted in this red, and you're able as a sniper to take them out. So sound masking is a key mechanic in Sniper Elite V2. Because the game is so centered around stealth gameplay, a sniper rifle really isn't your weapon of choice. So in those situations, sound masking can really help you hide the sounds of your rifle when you're discharging it. So you may find yourself in a thunderstorm, so if you see the lightning flash, you've got a couple of seconds to prepare yourself. You can line up an enemy and then make sure you fire within that window of opportunity when the sound masking is occurring. So you can engage enemies with a sniper rifle and remain unheard. So Sniper Elite V2 will be coming out in early May, and that'll be available for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC.